Last video, I bought this 2015 STI from Copart, and when it arrived completely dead with mold in the seats, wires laying around, dented oil pan, loose bolts, no belts, and parts laying all over the place, I assumed that everything would be just fine. Because none of those are red flags, right? Alright, so with our terrible financial decisions made, there's nothing much we can do except for keep on trucking forward. So we're going to get this car moved up in the driveway. We are going to go ahead and get this engine pulled out so we can finally figure out exactly what is wrong with this thing. I still have no idea if this thing's going to end up needing a long block, short block, whether it's just going to be a piston rod. I have no idea what it's actually going to be. So I am kind of excited to see that. But yeah, no, this thing's fucked. I don't know what to do. I do know what to do, I just don't have the strength to do it. But this engine's got to come out, and we've got to figure out what's wrong with it, or we got to replace it. It could be a heads thing, something small on the heads, but that's still easier to do with the engine out. So this engine is coming out. Fuck my life. I need you guys to let me know what I need or what I should do. If I get into it and it's something small, do I fix it and keep it stock, or do I, while I have it out, just sell this engine and buy a built block? I don't know. Built block, go bigger turbo. We make some power in this thing. Well, y'all, that's the conundrum we're in. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know if there's anything I can do, but we are certainly gonna try to get this thing running back right, because I actually kind of like the car. I kind of like the car. I feel like it deserves better. Shall we begin? So at this point in time, everything's going really good. We don't really have anything to complain about. Everything's coming out smoothly, so we'll just keep her going. So at this point, I was facing an issue with a broken bell housing bolt. You could see that there is a broken drill bit in it, meaning that somebody has tried to get this out before, but as of this moment, it is actually stopping me from separating the engine and transmission. With all the broken pieces, it's kind of acting like a barb and kind of grabbing on to the engine and trans, not allowing me to separate them. So I've got to drill this out. Alright, so we finally got those bolts drilled out, but we still just could not get this engine separated. So several days of effort actually passed, and it wasn't until day 3 when we finally had our breakthrough moment where we finally get this engine out. Let's get this thing out of here, man. I got so much cleaning up to do, but let's go. With the engine finally out of the car, I was so relieved. You guys have no idea how many problems I ran into, but finally getting this thing out was exactly the motivation I needed to keep this project going. I found that socket that I lost. We got our first look at some of these aftermarket parts, including this ACT clutch that we did not know was there prior to taking this engine out. We got a full look at the exhaust here, and we were just finally in a position where we would know soon what was actually wrong with this engine. So we immediately got this engine on a stand in the garage, and we started tearing it down so that we could find what I suspect is this bottom end noise. We are about to tear straight into this thing, see what we can find, and hopefully the ticking noise isn't super serious. The fact that there is an ACT clutch in this thing, though, is pretty sick. So I am pretty curious to see what we find out here. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and get these camshafts out, inspect the valve terrain, pop the cylinder heads off, and start to tear the engine down really in depth and see if we can find anything with severe damage and see what was going on with that noise, because that was crazy. I will finally also get to determine whether or not it is blown up, whether or not I spent $8,000 on a car and it doesn't even run. So let's jump right in. We've already got the engine rotated. We're just gonna pop these cams out, start paying attention to stuff and see what we find.
Say it louder, oh. You're the question, you're the answer, oh. Bring the animal back to life, oh. Bring the energy one more time, oh. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful, where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down.
Alright guys, so I actually have no idea how I missed this. I took the pan off, drained all the oil out, and maybe it was a little bit of oil residue covering it up, but you can actually see there's so much bearing material in the bottom of this pan. All those shiny bits are pieces of metal, so we do have confirmed bearing knock of some sort, whether it's crank or rod, doesn't particularly matter. This engine now needs a full rebuild. Thank you guys so much for watching. I need you guys' help though, trying to decide if we're going to rebuild this engine or just replace the short block. I have no idea. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, so you can stay up to date with the next episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bring the energy one more time.
I got so much cleaning up to do, but let's go.